What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix series Russian Doll Season 2! Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to this entire new season. Now, it goes without saying that even though I will not be spilling spoilers here, this review is mainly for those of you, my fellow Russian Doll fans, who already know what's up. I was a huge fan of the previous first season, and although time loop is an overexhausted concept, but season 1 did it in a tantalizing, addictive way that constantly kept us guessing while simultaneously tackling issues of mortality and mental health. It was great, it was fantastic, but it has been 3 years now since season 1, so does lightning strike twice? Well, after having watched these entire 7 new episodes, I can tell you that season 2 is absolutely bonkers. And I mean that in every sense of that word. Season 2 is chaotic, it's insane, and the characters get pulled in every direction. The writers practically threw the Groundhog Day formula into the trash can, and they decided to smash the space-time continuum altogether. So the result is this cocktail of anything goes, where our protagonist Nadia and her best friend Alan not only find themselves in the past, but also in these frequent, spontaneous, unexpected time jumps, and things can change in split seconds. It's curveball after curveball after curveball. So season 2 is a lot more unpredictable, and I don't blame you if you can't keep up or keep track and follow the storyline. But season 2 is also surprisingly more profound. I know, crazy, right? Set 4 years after Nadia and Alan escape mortality's time loop together, this new season 2 of Russian Doll will continue to explore existential thematics through an often humorous and sci-fi lens, discovering a fate even worse than endless death. This season 2 finds Nadia and Alan delving deeper into their past through an unexpected time portal in one of Manhattan's most notorious locations. At first, they experience this as an ever-expanding, era-spanning, intergenerational adventure, but they soon discover that this extraordinary event might be more than they bargained for, and together, they must search for a way out. Starring Natasha Lyonne and Charlie Barnett, with Natasha Lyonne serving as showrunner. Okay, Netflix gave me a long list of bullet points or details that I'm not allowed to share with you here, so if it sounds like I'm tiptoeing around or talking cryptically, well, you understand why. But I don't think I'll get in trouble if I tell you that season 2 has a ton of cameo appearances. You'll have to see them for yourselves, but these guest stars do bring something to the table. And you know what? I get it, because in this new season, time has basically gone rogue and unhinged. And Nadia eventually has no choice but to ride that wave as she investigates a different kind of mystery. One that hits closer to home because it pertains to both her biological mother and her mother figure Ruth. Oh, it's so good to see actress Natasha Lyonne knocking it out of the park with this role. After so many years in this business, Natasha co-created Nadia, whose shoes she's very comfortable walking in. That stubborn, hell-bent, yet not giving a fuck attitude is infectious. And Natasha plays it so brilliantly and effortlessly. If you're wondering what happens to Alan in this new season, well, let's just say that Alan has a purpose crisis. You see, time puts Alan in a place and an era and a situation where he senses that he gets called to do something meaningful for once in his life. Nadia and Alan are on a separate path this time around, so you don't get to see them share the screen together as often as you'd like, and certainly not as often as they did in the previous season. Now, because of the construct of time and space and dimension is now very fluid and uncontrollable, well, that occasionally frustrates me to the point where I'm like, ugh, why can't you form a singular line neatly this way? But the chaos does speak to Nadia's personal journey in trying to rescue a legacy while wrapping her head around her mom. It may seem like a goose chase that spirals down into madness, but season 2 does have a substantive point that it's trying to get across. The humor remains strong, the throwback or the retro designs are impeccable, and Nadia's hair color looks even more red than ever. Season 2 will melt your brains in the most outrageous and emotional way.